Welcome to Baby Bounce Back. This is episode 11 into week 6 of taking my body back after the birth of my 4th child. And here we are on Monday with the lunge twist movement and just showing how it's getting just smoother and easier to do. These are going to continue to improve as the weeks pass on. This was my last wide stance caterpillar push-up. I am dipping a little there and having a difficult time pushing out of the bottom, but it's getting better. Medicine ball cleans. This week I actually looked up a video to compare side by side, and the actual difference between my med ball cleans and the professional athletes is, one, I have the extra weight that I'm working off, and two, I tend to actually leave the floor when I straighten out. I actually am jumping off the floor, and that's interesting. Ring planks, same as regular planks, only on rings, and it makes it a little more difficult because not only do you have to hold the plank, but you also have to hold the rings steady underneath of you. They are wobbling around a little, but for the most part, this is pretty good. I was able to hold this for 35 seconds this week. This is the first time I'm officially under the barbell for a workout since before I had my baby. So these are front squats with the empty bar. I'm going to take this minute to remind everyone that I am not a personal trainer. I am an amateur, I am learning, and you are welcome to pick this to pieces at your leisure. Reverse lunges. The goal for this week was keeping my torso upright as much as possible during the reverse lunges, and I remember thinking that this was feeling lots easier. As little as 6 weeks ago, even this simple movement was giving me lots of problems. I was unsteady, I was unbalanced, I could hardly lower my knee to the floor. Now, these are easy breezy, no problems. Last movement today is jumping jacks. Get your heart rate moving. Don't forget to do your cool down. Tuesday dawned and you'd never guess what happened.
How you doing? How you doing? You gonna roll over? You gonna roll over? What are you thinking of? What are you thinking of? Hey, baby. There you go. Oh, he goes clunk. You don't you noggin. I think you're good. You're so good. Yes, you're so good. Yeah, you did so good. Good job, baby.
Yes, he rolled over. Less than 3 months old. Love it. We have strict press today. And I think the trickiest part on this one is my wrist. I can never, just looking at it, it looks like I'm holding the bar funny, and I'm not. I need to go look that up. Now I gotta go look it up. Yep, I think I'm right. You see how my forearms are in front of the bar? They should be underneath the bar. Russian kettlebell swings. If you have a kettlebell, you can issue yourself a challenge. You can try to do 100 kettlebell swings a day. You don't have to do them all at once. You can break them up throughout the day, doing 20 here and 20 there, and try it. See what happens. The infamous burpees, they're actually getting easier. If these burpees are too difficult for you, you can just try laying down on the floor and standing up. Do that 10 times a day until those get easier for you. You don't even have to think of it as exercise. You can think of it as just practice laying down and practice standing up as carefully as possible. Those little steps are what allow you too to get your body back. No workout today, but we were enjoying a lovely week of homeschooling until Friday. Friday was difficult. And it was so difficult that I was exhausted at the end of the day, and I was trying to do these new workout movement, and I was doing it wrong. I could barely hold 3 seconds of this, so I was like, there's no way I'm going to get a minute. I'm going to bed. It was a good thing, too, because I was just doing it wrong, and I was just too tired to notice. Sometimes all you need is a good night of sleep, and that is the healthiest choice for you in that moment. Be good to yourself, be gentle with yourself, and take care of yourself. After a good night's sleep, I attempted it again and realized that I was doing it completely wrong. And this is what it's supposed to look like. It's kind of like a reverse plank hanging from the rings. It's called a hanging ring row hold or a hanging ring hold. One of those two. These were lots easier. I was actually able to complete the rest of the workout this time. I held these about 20 seconds per attempt. These are slow elevated push-ups. You take 5 seconds to descend down into the push-up and then you explode out of the bottom. That's 1 rep. You can do this on a box or a steady surface or your stairs and pick the stair height that's most conducive to allow you to complete the movement. Even my son gave it a try. What'd you think?
Well, I like that it made me red in the face. Red in the face is good for me, but other people might think it's bad.
There we are. He's acknowledging that not everybody enjoys getting red in the face. Well done. And he also did some wall sits with me. It's a wall sit. You pretend like you're sitting in a chair. You want your legs to be about 90 degrees. Last movement for the day are dumbbell front rack reverse lunges. And here I was thinking that lunges were getting so easy. What are we going to do? We're going to add extra weight to them, of course, because this is about moving on and progressing forward and not remaining stagnant in one place. If you accepted my challenge and practiced laying down and standing up again, and you got to where you can do 10 without breaking a sweat, what's the next step? Up the ante. It's these small incremental steps that can yield tremendous results over time, allowing you to maintain a measure of mobility and independence.
Remember, keep moving.